Unfortunately, those on the other side of the aisle have taken the full faith and credit of the United States hostage and has offered a terrible deal for the American people. Either they'll inflict cruel cuts on vital programs for working families, or they'll destroy the economy. Earlier this week, it has been pointed out, this plan has been evaluated. Almost 800,000 jobs will be lost. And when they say the cuts aren't that bad, well, tell that to 200,000 children who lose access to Head Start, 100,000 parents who lose access to child care, the 26 million students who are in Title I schools who will get cuts in funding, or 6.6 million students who lose money in Pell Grants, or the tens of millions who lose the funding for the student debt relief that's been promised. These spending cuts are necessary, frankly, to pay for the Republican tax cuts that weren't paid for at the time. 80% of the Trump tax cuts were scheduled to go to the top 1% in corporations, and now we're going to pay for them with cuts to education, health care, veterans programs, and others. I get tired of being lectured by the Republicans when it comes to fiscal responsibility, because we know that every Republican presidential administration since Nixon has left office with a worse deficit situation than they inherited, and every Democratic administration since Kennedy has left office with a better deficit situation than they inherited. And so Democrats are ready to act to prevent a devastating economic default, just as we did 3 times under the Trump administration with little fanfare. President Biden and Democrats have already significantly cut the deficit, and we're willing to do more, but we want to do it in a way that is responsible and helps families. This bill hurts families, and we need to oppose the bill. I yield back.